Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Annabelle Ivaya. I'm excited to be here to talk about what is going on in the sky. So, those will be some news from the planets, also the sun that's been acting very intensely lately. I want to check in with you. Tell me how you're feeling in the comments. What's been going on with you? Have you felt this full moon in Leo on Sunday? Have you felt more emotional? Have you felt like things were coming up to the surface to be seen and it was uncomfortable? Did you have more insight? So look at where Leo is in your chart. So if it's whatever house it sits in, it will tell you the area of life that probably were highlighted, or it could also be Aquarius. We are in a very Aquarian time right now. It's the Aquarian season, but we've had so many planets there that highlights that part of our sky. Mercury, Venus, the sun. There was a lot of things going on in that area, and of course Pluto stays there. The sun was there, is there still for a couple of weeks. So we are in this renewal of how we see life and what we want as a collective. Aquarius is an energy of the collective. And interestingly, this week, on top of all of the solar activity we received, we also have beautiful Uranus, the planet of sudden changes and deep awakening, jolts of change and unpredictability, coming very stationing direct. So when it's stationed, it's kind of stops from where we see it, and then it moves forward again. It was retrograde for a few months, and now it's still in Taurus at 27 degrees. We have 3 degrees to go until we get to April. So until April, what's going to happen is that that part of your sky is going to be highlighted. You might have sudden changes. You might feel like, oh my God, there's like so much electricity in the air. The solar activity we've received in the last few days are extremely intense for physical, mental, emotional bodies, even our spiritual bodies. So we are anchoring new light codes, but it doesn't mean that it's easy. So really allowing yourself to give yourself the time to rest, to connect to nature. I'm touching more the trees. I know where I'm living, it's warmer than most of my fellow Canadians and Americans, but it's like really connecting more with the elements, with the fire, with the water, with anything that you have. If you have plants inside of your home, play with them, like you know do something with your hands that is more grounding. It will help you. The food you eat, the water you drink, all of that is super important. The rest you give your body, because as electricity comes in, it needs to be anchored in. And if it isn't, you'll feel more anxious and you will not sleep very well, and all of the other things. Sleep disturbances have been noted everywhere. I've seen so many people, whether they are wired and they don't know they have so much energy, whether they're feeling super lack of energy. For me, it's fluctuating depending of the day and the minute of the day, really. So really allowing ourselves to flow with these energies and give our body what it needs. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Annabelle Ivaya. I am an intuitive mentor and astrologer, and I will speak to you about the sky and the energy and so many other things that I channel during those videos. So welcome again. Don't forget to subscribe and to share the video with whoever you think that could be actually supporting. So as we are in this big change moment now, we have Saturn at the last degree of Pisces. It wants to wrap things up too. So we wrap things up in the part of our sky that is Taurus for the next few months. We have 9 days, counting the days of Saturn in Pisces. We have, as I record this, of course, on the 4th of February. And then we have also the new energy of Neptune in Aries since last week. How is that? Like, do you feel the energy? Do you feel the fire? Is it weird? Because we've been in floaty Neptune in Pisces for 14 years. So all these energies, they are impacting us, even if we acknowledge it or not. And it's all going to be very different and unique to all of us, right? It depends what your soul is here to experience, where you're at in your development process about whatever you're here to do, be, and become. So I picked a card for this video because I wanted to know, So that's my own deck, which is called Divine Heart Wisdom. If you're wanting to have it, I'll put the link below. You can purchase this for yourself. There's also a guidebook of 120 pages that goes with it, and exercises, and I put all my heart into everything I do. So if you can see, actually it's funny because I picked the card after my outfit, but you can see that we're all connecting. There's a lot of fire energy here. It's called Wave of Purification. Divine beings of love surround you now, bringing clarity to your purpose, peace in your heart, and alignment to your heart, in your life. Alignment in your life. I will repeat it because I think it's beautiful. Divine beings of love surround you now, bringing clarity to your purpose, peace in your heart, and alignment in your life. So, I've found a lot more galactic energies. For those that have been following me for a while, my first connection was with galactic beings, and that's now 4 or 5 years ago. It was quite intense, and I was like surprised because I was always spiritual, but it was not what I expected. Let's just say that. And they've come a lot more strongly in my energy in the last couple months, and now I'm weaving everything, right? Astrology with intuitive guidance, with everything that I'm doing. And now they've come with lots of different energies. They want to support us because it is quite an intense time. It's intense for the body, it's intense for the mind, it's intense for emotions. It's like it can shift so fast, and tell me if that feels like you. Okay, it's like 1 minute you're like, okay, I feel like excited about life, things are gonna be okay, and then boom, like you're like, oh my god, like old stories and patterns are coming back, or even like past wounds are just coming up to the surface. And then another thing is gonna come up to the surface. Maybe you're gonna feel disconnected from your body, like you're walking but you're not even in your body, because there's so much light codes from the sun, from the planets moving in different signs, from wrapping up karma, from wrapping up all of the things that we are here to finally be to complete, so that we can finally anchor in the mission why we're here. And the message I got in the last week is like, you're so ready for much more, and that's why it feels like heavy purging in the next week or two. So we just had a full moon in Leo on the 1st of February. We have Uranus going direct. Then we have a beautiful change of Saturn into Aries on the 14th of February. It will take a couple days so that it meets Neptune at the exact same degree in seconds, at 0 degrees in a few seconds. That will be on the 20th of February. That will be a big boost of energy, big change for all of us. I think it's like a reset point for all of us. And then in the midst of those Saturn entering and then connecting conjunct with Neptune in Aries, we will have the 16th. We also have like a portal of 16, 17 of the eclipse. We have an eclipse in Aquarius, and this eclipse is going to also arrive at the same time as the fire horse year. So it's just like so much in little time. So I want you right now, if you're feeling like, oh my god, like what's going on with my energy, what's going on with my life, why am I not clear? Can you understand that there's so much more out there that also influences you? And it's not because you're doing anything wrong, and it's not because you're late, and it's not because we're supposed to know where we're heading because it's now February. No, like there's a culmination of energy. We're wrapping up the year of the snake. It was not an easy year. For me, last week, I purged so much, like on all of the things, like energetically, emotionally, thoughts, pattern. It was like heavy week last week. If you had a heavy week last week, please let me know. If I want to know how many of us have felt that. And, I've connected to a few people that confirmed, but I would love to hear from you too. And and when I see, that our guides are just wanting us to remember that we are in a wave of purification, but they are here. That helps. Like, can we just remember to ask for help, to invite them as we sleep to help us? Yes, there are a lot of things we can do. Go out in nature, touch trees, salt baths, and being like, listening to our body. Am I hungry? Am I not? Do I drink good water that's purified and mineralized? And whatever we do is all good. But also, before you go to bed, if you feel like that's just too much, ask for help. They'll help you while you sleep. They can help you during the day too. So remember that they are always there to support you. All right. So that's all of the bubbling energy we have around us. So now that we know all of that, what can we do to navigate life in the most aligned way? Okay. So I've talked about what you can do. Go outside, connect with trees, plants, whatever it is that you have that is natural, so that you don't feel too much in your wobbly energy when those big waves of energy are coming in. What is also good for you is going within, journaling, connecting to what is the message my higher self wants to share with me today? What can I learn that maybe I'm not seeing? Is there a pattern that keeps repeating itself and I'm not really aware of it and I can actually shift it now? Like, what is all of these parts of myself that I could be aware of? And maybe it's not about fixing ourselves, it's becoming more aware, so that when something is playing out, you're like, oh yeah, right, that's an old program, that's an old pattern, that's something that is not serving me. Can I just go back in and recenter myself? What can you do to recenter yourself? Well, as I said, the other things outside of you, the physical contact with anything that's nature connected, your pets will be very good. Breathing, connecting to your body. If you want to go have a massage, if you want to hug yourself, just rubbing yourself like this, it's really kind of helping your nervous system to calm down. So anything that is helping you to calm the nervous system, the energy of Uranus will activate your nervous system. There's no way around it, and we need to already prepare, because once it's in Uranus enters Gemini, it will be even faster, because it will be excited to be in an air sign, and now it's an earth sign. That's slow, right? So we want to learn to connect to the energy and the electricity and the kind of excitement of Uranus in a way that is grounded. So anything that you can do to ground yourself. Some people will like to put their feet in some, salt water as well, putting essential oils, whatever kind of reconnects you to your body is really good. So there's no bad, wrong ways. Some people, it will be flowers, it will be a good meal that makes you feel like, okay, like I'm nourishing myself and putting love into what I'm creating. It's like food is like art, right? And whatever it is that you're doing, I'm receiving messages as I say. So setting boundaries with those that are making you leak energy. So what is it that making you leak energy? You could be speaking with someone and you feel like all of your life force energy has left you when you stop talking to them. That's when you leak energy. You could feel somebody in your head all the time. If you think about someone, there's no reason for you to think about them. They're probably thinking about you. So cutting cords and remembering to you can put like a bubble of light around you. It's not like we feel like we need to protect ourselves from everything. It's just, no, this is my energy. It's like having this spiritual hygiene. And as I'm speaking this, and I remember again to link everything together, Saturn moving out of Pisces and entering very soon in the sign of Aries and joining with Neptune in Aries, it's asking us, okay, you've learned so many things. Can you practice them now? Can you anchor your spirituality in the material world? It's not about being floaty and meditating all day. You're still here on earth, right? How can you have an embodied spirituality that actually is aligned with you? You know, there are things that I used to do, I don't know, 5-10 years ago. I don't do them anymore. My spiritual life has evolved with me, right? And some of the things that I stopped doing for a while, and then I'm going back to them. So it's really allowing ourselves to manage this energy in the most aligned way, so that whatever we know works for us, we anchor these practices. And if you don't know what works for you, connect with me or anyone that has more tools to share with you, so that you find something that really works for you. Because the more you know what works for you, the more you're gonna stay centered and aligned, even in the midst of all the chaos. And I know if you're connecting to the news, which I'm not suggesting, by the way, but if you do, and you even social media, you might not even watch the news. I haven't watched the news for 15 years, but you know, you can see news because people talk about them or they share the post or whatever. As we have more Uranian energy from Uranus coming direct and more solar activity from the sun, we get more electromagnetic shifts around us, the earth, where we're bombarded by Wi-Fi and all these things all the time, right? So it's really important, try not to use your phone, your laptop, or anything electronic, even your TV, a couple hours before you go to bed. Otherwise, you'll get wired and then you won't be able to sleep. And then you're not going to know why, but it's because the energy is just like kind of reverberating. I hate this word. It's really hard for me. Is that not English first language? It's vibrating inside of you. Reverberating. I think I got it. So, all of that to say, look at what you do and makes you feel good. For me, if I take a bath and it's a conscious bath and I ask the bath to like take out all of the things that are not mine, I actually get energized from the bath, and then I feel relaxed. It's like I know that like the fogginess and all the things that could have felt before, they're not in my energy anymore. So that's what I want for you too. Find whatever works for you. And maybe in 3 months time it'll be a shower, it'll be something different, it will be warmer. So maybe I'll be able to like walk bare feet on the ground, right? So whatever feels right. Find what works for you and try different things. Okay? Try different things. All right. So now, why don't we do a little meditation to support us? If you're interested in knowing more about astrology, I do have a Facebook group where I'm going to come on the 6th of February, but the live will be there for 30 days. And I'm going to be speaking more about all of the different transits I just touched upon right now. So if you're wanting to go there, and I'll have a healing session a couple weeks later also to support us with those big transits, because month of February, maybe it looks easy, but it's quite energetically intense. So let's ground together. So now we're going to do a meditation together. If you're wanting to make sure that you don't have anyone around you, if you're watching this video, sometimes what you can do to make sure that you don't have an ad, because I don't have enough followers to turn the ads, I wish. Just stop the video, go back in, you'll have an ad right when you start, and then I believe that you should be okay for the rest of the meditation without being interrupted. If you are interrupted, I'm very sorry, I can't do anything about it on YouTube for now. All right, so make sure that you are in a place and a time and space that you're not going to be disturbed. I'm going to take some Palo Santo just to anchor in our energy. If you want to take a crystal, please do. If you like crystals to anchor in the energies, we are just going to center ourselves. It's not going to be a very long meditation. You can close your eyes as I ask your higher self, your guides, and all the beautiful beings are here to support us as we traverse these intense energetic times, to come with us and really create a grid of protection, a grid where we feel anchored, where we feel supported, nourished around us. So you can imagine this energy being placed around all of us that will be watching now or anytime later. And I want you to drop into your body, feeling safe in your body, feeling like there is only good energy in this moment. only beautiful energy can come in, the energy that is connected to your higher self, to your soul. Beautiful. And as you connect to your heart space now, I want you to notice how fast or slow your heartbeat is. I want you to slow down your breathing so that you feel more connected to the expansive nature of yours. You are more than this body. You are more than your thoughts, your past, your emotions, and even all of the spiritual experiences that you had. You are limitless. I want you now to sense and feel that there's a beautiful spiral of light coming out from your heart, and it will go all around you, and it will bring its frequency in all of the layers of you. It will help you removing any stuck energy in all parts of your belly, your digestive system, your lungs, your throat. Some of us have had some flu-like symptoms, so we're asking that this beautiful light of alchemy that we all have in our heart actually expands in all direction and help us regain an alignment at the physical body to start with. So the body level is being rejuvenated. It's being filled with the light of your heart to support all parts of you. Breathe in and out. Sense that now your higher self is pouring into you, into your heart, this most magnificent light of the color you can see or imagine in your head. And it's merging with your energy, and it's expanding out so that these two colors, your heart and your higher self's color, can both merge together and expand, clearing your heart frequency, your emotional body, your mental plane, and your spiritual body. So let's just sense and feel all these energies twisting and swirling around you, removing any stagnant energy, any blocked energy, anything that is not fully in alignment with who you are becoming. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. I'm going to share some light language. If you've never heard me sing or speak light language, just know these frequencies are channeled with the most aligned love frequency from our higher self to you, wanting to support your healing, the expansion in you remembering more of who you are so that you feel empowered in your daily life. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out, allowing these frequencies to come in like stardust in all of your mind, replacing limitations, worries, anxious thoughts and patterns by supporting energy, supporting, loving, caring truth. The truth that your own divine self knows, that will support you and guide you more and more every day. So sense the shifts in your mind. Sense that there's energy wrapping around your ears, your eyes, your mouth, your throat, so that you can speak your truth, hear the truth, and see the truth. Breathe in and out. Sense this energy ripple in your heart so that your heart can let go of grief, of loss, of this frequency of not belonging, of any lack of love of any shape or form that you've experienced in this incarnation or any other ones. Ruyana shia naye turia taria tokoraya neshaya nasia ruta kiarane shikarateka yukoroe makati emayana yaneka kurutakitia mayanaya kayitu kuayania kayana. Breathe in and out, allowing your heart to feel at ease. As you anchor now more love for you, more compassion for yourself, more of your truth, the frequency of your own heart being activated so that you can welcome more love into your life from yourself to you or from others in. Knowing that your heart will always magnetize what is best for you when you remember to connect in and to listen into the intuitive messages that your heart shares with you daily. Breathe in and out. Sense this energy rippling down into your belly and into your root. We're going to cleanse those lower chakras, claiming your power, claiming the connection to your abundance codes, clearing any trauma from the belly region, removing anything that makes you feel less than, smaller than, like you have to fit in a box, or like you do not have the power to shift your life around. Riana tiaraya kaya tukua isi maratiarnya rutia imaya mayanaya kuaya nasi rutkeyati yokuayana yati anaya. Allowing these words that your mind do not understand to help you untangle yourself from people, places, and things, circumstances that are not in alignment with who you are becoming today. Breathe in and out, sensing the connection with the new codes that make you feel more rooted to this planet, more anchored in, more powerful in your divine feminine and your creativity, more connected to the power you hold. Beautiful. Your light is expanding. Sense the energies everywhere around you expanding out. And sense that your energy now can anchor onto this planet a lot more. Feel the energy grounding you into the earth, deep, deep down into the earth, closer and closer to her heart. Wrap yourself around the earth's heart. Even if you don't know what you're doing, it's fine. Just know you're doing it. Breathe the energy of her. Bring her magnetism so that you feel safe here on earth again. Breathe in and out. Now I need to experience the frequency you hold now as I sing one last time to anchor any light codes, any messages, anything that your guide, your higher self wants you to remember about yourself now. Breathe in and out. Now you're renewed in your energy. You can move your head left and right. Bring your shoulders close to your ears and down. Open your eyes when you're ready. Let me know how you felt with this energy that you received. If you're wanting more of this, I do have a playlist of a lot of meditations you can try on. Just look at the playlist that's Light Language and Meditation. and it's here on YouTube. And also, if you're wanting to have more of this frequency, this energy, this guidance one-on-one with me, you can book a healing or mentoring session. You can book a life coaching session. You can also book a beautiful long-term commitment with me, or an astrology readings. I would love to see what the stories have to say in your story, how you can actually work with the energies that we're receiving, because you're all so unique and you have gifts, talents that can help you, support you, and guide you through how to navigate life in the most aligned way with the gifts, the talents that are hidden in your natal chart. So I will be offering new services in a few weeks, so just keep an eye out as this is being born through me. And happy Aquarius birthdays to all of you in Korean the energies. Join my group if you want to learn more about the transit, and a session if you want to work more with me. All right, I'll see you very soon, lovely souls. Bye.